Sitwasyon, nabanggit po na hindi pa po tapos yung fact-finding investigation sa Malampaya and pinapaimbestigahan niyo rin po yung nabanggit ni Mrs. Sitwasyon na si Attorney Jesus Santos na siya po yung contact.
That's right. Because in the course of the preliminary investigation, Mrs. Sitwasyon stated that allegedly the contact of her brother in Malacanang was a certain Attorney Jesus Santos, who purportedly facilitated the release of the funds. So I directed the Field Investigation Office to conduct further investigation in order to determine if indeed this Jesus Santos facilitated the release of the funds and to identify the ultimate recipient of the 242 plus million that was received at the house of Mrs. Sitwasyon, which represent partial proceeds of the Malampaya Fund. She had immunity in the PDAF case against Senator Enrile, but she was not given immunity in this case.
Why was that?
Because she was supposed to establish how funds went in the Malampaya case. But it was already established by the testimonies of Louis et al., by the report of the COA, by the AMLAC report on the Malampaya Fund about the scheme, the complicated scheme that the misuse of the Malampaya funds was carried out. Now, there was no longer any absolute necessity for her to be an immune witness.
So yung naging statement niya po doon sa mga pagdinig sa Sandigan, hindi po yun.
PDAF yun, iha. Ito ay Malampaya. You will recall that when Louis was detained, allegedly because he had some things to say, he said that Napoles was supposed to have been a principal in the commission of the PDAF scam, fertilizer scam, and the Malampaya scam.
Ma'am, follow-up lang po dun kay Attorney Santos. Ma'am, with you ordering the investigation on Mr. Santos, ibig sabihin po ba nito, hindi pa din tapos yung investigation talaga kung may participation po or by naging benefit si Mrs. Arroyo dito sa Malampaya funds?
Well, if things will surface that way, so be it. But as of now, we still have to determine if there's a nexus in the commission of the scam between Mrs. Arroyo or between Santos or anyone for that matter.
Pero definitely, ma'am, hindi naman porket na-dismiss na yung Mrs. Arroyo, hindi, tapos na siya ngayon.
When you say definitely, it is as if I would probably be able to predict the outcome of the investigation by the FIO. Let's see what will happen. If the investigation of the FIO will point to liability of Mrs. Arroyo, there's nothing that will prevent the office to consider indicting her. Otherwise, the case dismissed, the dismissal of the case remains as is.
Last few questions. Any other questions? Vince?
Nako. Okay.
What is the update regarding to the Balaan case? Did we
Yes, we filed a motion for reconsideration today.
what is our basis for question for appealing the decision?
What's the basis for appealing the decision? Well, we don't file any IMR unless we believe that there is ground for a motion for reconsideration. First, we believe that, well, I think I'm already saying something that the Supreme Court justices, no, rather, the Sandigan Bayan justices have yet to read. But we believe that there is probable cause. And at this stage of the proceedings, all we believe is that the Sandigan Bayan should determine whether there is probable cause, not whether there is a ground to dismiss the case because there is no establishment of guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales talking about the agency's next moves on the complaint filed against officials or personalities involved in the so-called Malampaya fund scam. We were learning from our correspondent, Anne Claire or AC Nichols, that the